welcome everybody. We're thrilled with this turnout, and I think you're in for a great night of entertainment. Um, when Doug approached Joe and me about hosting this concert, he said we could pick an organization that we felt strongly about and hope that we could raise some funds for the organization. And for most of you who know us know that we're very involved with immigrants and immigrant rights, and it's a really important issue to us personally, and it's our family now is all about immigrants. And I don't know if Naeem is here, but we have people who live with us from Afghanistan. I teach because my friend Amy Berger persuaded me to teach ESL. So we really think immigrants are great. Many years ago, we heard about Amica, which used to be called something else, Center Care Coalition, Center for Immigrant Rights, I believe. And then they changed their name to Amica. And they do amazing things involving litigation, but not just litigation. And there's a flyer on the counter in the kitchen that details some of the ways people can get involved in addition to giving money, which we hope everybody will do. So I'd like to introduce the executive director of Amica, Michael Lukens.
Thank you, first of all, for having me, Lori and Joe, and everybody. I know I only have not 25 minutes, just like 2 minutes. We do a lot of stuff at Amica Center, and I could talk to you about, we have 7 lawsuits against this administration. We're suing ICE over these reckless and racist arrests in DC. We are suing over government cuts. But instead of that, let me talk about kids real quick. It's not been in the news a lot, but there is this insidious attack on children, and we have a large children's program. Kids from all over the world, kids that are as young as 2 up to 18. We often talk about there's a universality to teenagers, no matter where they're from. They are stupid. There's something very lovely about working with a teenager, no matter where they're from in the world, and thinking, you're a teenager. A couple weeks ago, the government decided that they would try and deport kids from Guatemala under the very false statement that they were going to reunify them with families. They did it on Labor Day weekend, and we had to go out to all the kids' shelters in this area. There's 9 of them holding kids at midnight to convince these kids not to sign any documents, and we were able to get a TRO from a judge at 4 in the morning, who, by the way, was not happy. She got woken up at 4 in the morning, but we were able to stop it. And they have tried 3 more times since then. And I tell you this to illustrate that what we see in the news is just the tip of the iceberg. And so Amica Center, all of our peer groups, I see Rod in the back, who I worked with years ago, who used to do this work. Thank you, Rod. We would love your support. Financially, of course. That's why I'm here. I'm saying, hey, give me money. But also, we have an amazing volunteer program. We have hundreds of volunteers that help us staff hotlines, do translations, do work in the office. If you're interested, please talk to me. We are trying to build out even bigger than we already are throughout the DMV and the country. And I will stop there and once again say thank you for having us.
Be around.
I will be here. Yeah, I think, Doug, you're going to let me sing a little bit? No? Okay. Okay, thank you, everyone, and Doug, thank you.
You raise this. Can you hear me? Yes. Not through here. It's not working. Okay. You should make sure this is working before. Okay. Well, anyway, I know Doug needs no introduction to this group, but I've insisted nonetheless. I've known Doug since 1972, when I was his undergraduate counselor at Brown. I could claim credit for all the great things he's done, but he was an accomplished folk singer even when he came to Brown, and I can't sing. So over the years, the decades actually, We have been enthralled and inspired by Doug's music, by his great lyrics that he writes, by the social causes he dedicates himself to. And, I just am so thrilled that we were able to open our home to him, to have you come and hear him tonight. So, Doug Mishkin.
You might be a friend of mine from a long, long time ago. Or you might be a friend of a friend of a friend of a person I'll never know. Well, however it is that you came here, whatever it is that you bring, welcome to our country store where all we do is sing. All of our stock is homegrown brew, mixing old and new. So if your favorite fad is on Madison Avenue, just pass on through. But if Grandma's baking succeeds in making you knock on memory's door, well, take this spoon and grab a tune. You've come to the right store. For you might be a friend of mine from a long, long time ago. Or you might be a friend of a friend of a friend of a person I'll never know. Well, however it is that you came here, whatever it is that you bring, welcome to our country store where all we do is sing. We're not looking to make fast sales, we're not a volume biz, so you can turn your dial for a country mile. That's not where our merchandise is, 'cause the people who find us will always remind us of what's up on our shelves. When the goods that you're making are made for the making, the goods will sell themselves. What we buy are questions often blurred, but dare we stop to question why we're pushed back in the herd? But if you will question the goods you invest in, you'll shop alone no more. Give it a try and you'll understand why we opened this country store. For you might be a friend of mine from a long, long time ago. Or you might be a friend of a friend of a friend of a person I'll never know. Oh, however it is that you came here, whatever it is that you bring, welcome to our country store where all we do is sing. I said, welcome to our country store where all we do is sing. Thank you. I am so glad that we could all gather together here tonight as one to celebrate a good cause, my grandson. In fact, I now have 2 grandsons. The younger one is 1 year old. I have not yet cracked the code for his song. But the older one, 4 years old, his parents had the foresight to give him a first name and a middle name that are really quite lyrical. And I wrote a part for you. Micah Perry's head's on Grandpa's shoulder. All's right with the world. Sing all's right. All's right with the world. It's like a little bed on Grandpa's shoulder. All's right with the world. Do it that way. All's right with the world. From the top, it's Micah Perry's head's on Grandpa's shoulder. All's right with the world. It's like a little bed on Grandpa's shoulder. All's right with the world. But when all is well enough, it's well known, Micah's grandpa can't leave well enough alone. This is the delicious part. This is the delicious part. Kisses, kisses, kisses make a meal of Micah's neck. This is the delicious part. This is the delicious part. Micah Perry's howling with each peck. Then Micah Perry's head resumes position. All's right with the world. But Micah Perry's head's full of suspicion. All's right with the world. It's not a question of whether, but of when. Grandpa's kisser will be coming round again. This is the delicious part. This is the delicious part. Kisses, 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 Grandpa savoring the meal. This is the delicious part. This is the delicious part. Micah Perry's figured out the deal. Micah Perry smiles, he knows it's senseless. All's right with the world. 'Cause Micah Perry sees that he's defenseless. All's right with the world. Micah Perry and his grandpa know for sure. In this weary world of madness, it's the cure. Kisses are the key to where the magic is unfurled. This is the delicious part. This is the delicious part. If only for this brief but very Micah Perry moment. All's right with the world. I have gratitude for what I have. I have empathy for those who do not have. And today, more than even before, I am seething with tough love for those who lack both of those qualities. Save your prayers, don't worry about me. Yes, I've been bumped and I've been bruised repeatedly. But if I ever needed you, I know you'd be there. So save your prayers. Save your prayers for the brittle bodies whipped by a wind they never saw. Save your prayers for the tired and tattered, left out in the raw. Save your prayers for those we... Save your prayers for the ship. Save your prayers for the brittle... Save your prayers. I've only sung it about 300 times. Save your prayers for the brittle bodies whipped by a wind they never saw. Save your prayers for the tired and tattered left out in the raw. Save your prayers for all those shivering souls searching for the warm. Save your prayers for all those unsuspecting sailors in the storm. Save your prayers, don't worry about you. Oh, you'll be bumped and you'll be bruised, but you know we'll see it through. 'Cause if you ever needed me, you know I'd be there. So save your prayers. Save your prayers for those deprived of service at the store. Save your prayers for those denied the key to the courthouse door. Save your prayers for those we find convenient to ignore. Save your prayers for those who just can't take it anymore. But save no prayers for those who preach of heaven while they damn our souls to hell, who lack the simple grace to wish the rest of us well, who blur the false from true, the real from the absurd. Save no prayers for those who pray our prayers won't be heard. If we save our prayers, we can save the day. We can save us all, we know the way. May our deeds be worthy of the words we say. Oh, let us pray. May our deeds be worthy of the words we say. Let us pray. Oh, let us pray. Thank you. So last weekend, I played at a club in Lewis, Delaware called the Listening Booth. And let me tell you, if you like this kind of music and you are ever in that vicinity, Rehoboth, the beach towns, the Listening Booth is the place for you, founded by a friend of ours. And it's relatively new, just a couple years old, but they are already attracting some terrific musicians. The opening act last Saturday night was a young woman named Marley Fayok. And when I say young woman, I'm not kidding. Marley Fayok is a 16-year-old high school junior. And as she was on stage singing in public songs that she is writing in her junior year of high school, I thought, you know, the songs that I wrote when I was in high school are in a file that I have labeled youthful indiscretions. And then she was singing songs about relationships that she's been in her junior year and earlier, and a little piece of me chuckled, thinking, really, we're going to write about relationships kind of that early on? And yet I am unabashed in saying that this next song is about a brief relationship I had my senior year of high school. A couple years ago, I met someone who knew the other person involved in this song, and it brought back a memory. It was 53 years ago, so maybe I have a few details slightly off, but what I'll say to you is some of this may be wrong, but all of it is true. You don't live there anymore on Sycamore Street. And though it isn't like before on Sycamore Street, still it stirs your troubadour to repeat. Sycamore Street. February 72, I was 18, so were you. American Pie hung in the Albany air. As I drove down Sycamore, I saw you come out your door. I said, hop on in, and we became a pair. You were Portia, and I watched that theater hang on every word as you sparkled across that stage. Oh, if Shakespeare could have heard. Then you wrote a poem, my music man, I read repeatedly. I loved your poem because your music man was me. A winterland of wonder was Sycamore Street. That spell you put me under on Sycamore Street was the sweetest gentle thunder 'neath my feet. On Sycamore Street. All spring of 72, we knew just what to do. We'd hold each other tight, then tighter still. But then spring gave way to summer when I heard a different drummer. I followed it the way a young fool will. My memory must be bad, 'cause all my memories are good, of all the things we said and did, and all we said we would. But I let you slip away, I regret I let you go. It's 50 Februaries later, and I just wanted you to know. My story's been disclosed of Sycamore Street. It didn't end as I'd supposed on Sycamore Street, where what I reaped and what I sowed came to meet. February has this way knowing what to say. It's a moral for all grateful troubadours. Every day serves to remind life's been full, love's been kind to me and mine. I hope to you and yours. I've been told to leave you be. From a friend of mine I learned that your clearest message yet was my message unreturned. So I'll put this last one out there. If it finds you, that'll do. Here's my song inside a bottle for Sycamore. I know I should leave you be, 'cause believe me, I have learned that your clearest message sent was my message unreturned. So I'll put this last one out there. If it finds you, that'll do. Here's my song inside a bottle for Sycamore and you. So last July 4th, I got to sing at the Rockwell Museum in Stockbridge, Massachusetts, which is now my neighborhood. The Rockwell put together a July 4th celebration program in collaboration with the Guthrie Center, also in the Berkshires. And there was a reading of the Declaration of Independence. After that, we had music from Abe and, what's her name? Annie and Abe Guthrie. These are musicians who are children of Arlo Guthrie, musicians in their own right. And I, in the morning, sang in the galleries of the Rockwell Museum, standing amidst Rockwell's 4 freedoms, illustrations he did based on the FDR speech about 4 freedoms, and his civil rights illustrations. One of the guides spoke for 15 minutes. I stood and sang for 20 minutes, songs of social justice, and we did this several times that morning. Sometimes life is sweet, my friends, let me tell you. I mean, the Rockwell Museum, the Guthrie Center, and I'm getting to sing. And the first time I ever went to the Rockwell Museum, I thought, I'm not much of a visual arts guy, and what's the big deal about magazine covers? And add that to the long list of what the hell did I know? If you know his work, you know Norman Rockwell was a genius. And standing there amidst these illustrations, getting to sing the music that I care about, was quite a moving experience for me. And I sang a Woody Guthrie song that is not one of his more unfamiliar songs. I'm sure some of you here have heard it. But singing it that day in that setting gave me a whole new relationship to the song. And by the end of the day, I felt not only did I appreciate Norman Rockwell better, but even at this point for me, I developed a more profound appreciation for the genius of Woody Guthrie. The story behind this song: January 28, 1948, there was a plane crash. 32 people died, and 28 of them were migrant farm workers being deported from California to Mexico. And the story is that Woody heard and read these news accounts, and the 28 migrants who died were identified only as deportees. So Woody wrote a lyric that actually began as a poem, and it was 10 years later that a school teacher named Martin Hoffman set it to music. How did the song get around? The way Woody songs usually got around. Pete Seeger started performing it. The first 2 lines of the song were Woody's protest against government policies that were paying farmers to destroy crops in order to keep production low and prices high. The crops are all in, the peaches are rotting, the oranges piled high in their creosote dump. They're flying back to the Mexican border to take all their money to wade back again. My father's own father, he waded that river. They took all the money he made in his life. My brothers and sisters all worked in the fruit trees. They rode in that truck till they laid down and died. Goodbye, my Juan, goodbye, Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportees. Try it with me. Goodbye, my Juan, goodbye, Rosalita. mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. Some of us are illegal, others not wanted. Our work contract's out and we have to move on. 600 miles to the Mexican border. They chase us like rustlers, like outlaws, like thieves. We died in your hills, we died in your deserts, we died in your valleys, we died in your plains, we died neath your trees, we died in your bushes, both sides of the river, we died just the same. Goodbye, my one, goodbye, Rosalita, adios, mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. The sky plane caught fire over Los Gatos Canyon, a fireball of lightning that shook all our hills. Who are these friends, all scattered like dry leaves? The radio says they are just deportees. Is this the best way we can grow our big orchards? Is this the best way we can grow our good fruit? To fall like dry leaves, to rot on the topsoil, and be known by no name except deportees. Goodbye, my one, goodbye, Rosalita, adios, mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you, all they will call you, all they will call you will be deportee. Talk among yourselves for a second. It is Saturday, raining, the kids are complaining, so I throw them both in the van. We drive to the alley, they give us a lane after we rent our shoes from the man. Each kid finds a ball that her fingers can fit in. We set up the score sheet, that's my seat to sit in. The last hurdles were saying who will go first, and finally it's time to bowl. She hopes for a strike so she'll hear thousands cheer. She gives it her best, but the ball starts to veer. It heads for the gutter, a zero, a nada. These times are the toughest if you're that girl's father. I can't stand the sight, so I close my eyes tight, and the next thing I know, it's a strike. because it hit the bumper. It's bumpers, these kids all need bumpers to help them with life's twists and bends. When your very best shot's heading straight down the dumper, a bumper can be your best friend. Bumpers, it's bumpers, these kids all need bumpers to make what is wrong come out right. When you feel like you've taken your share of life's lumpers, a bumper can help ease the bite. We ate French fries consistently, bold intermittently. Now we're all back in the van. We tootle along with the radio on. My girls have slipped off to sleepland. I bought off those two kids with 6 bags of candy. I definitely got this whole dad thing down dandy. We turn at the light with our house now in sight, and finally my luck runs out. I stop where you're supposed to stop, at the stop sign, when some jerk in a Jaguar comes up from behind. I don't like what I hear, so I glance in the mirror. I'm stopped, I'm dead stop, but this guy's getting nearer. I shudder in fright, feel the impact, it's slight, and the next thing I know, we're all right. Because he hit my bumper, it's bumpers, us grown-ups need bumpers. The ride can get rocky, you know. When you're getting thumped by a turbocharged thumper, a bumper can cushion the blow. Bumpers, it's bumpers, yeah, grown-ups need bumpers for what makes our bleeding hearts bleed. When your battery's drained and in need of a jumper, a bumper's the charge that you need. When the easiest question turns into a stumper, you order prime rib, but they serve you the rumper. It's World Series time, but you're stuck in a slumper. You dream of Jude Law, but you date Forrest Gumper. Your Paris-bound flight lands in Kuala Lumpur. To hurdle these humpers, remember the trumper. It's bumpers, the whole world needs bumpers, but bumpers can be hard to find. So let's make a deal that'll show how we feel. I'll be yours if you'll be mine. Bumpers, that's right, let's be each other's bumpers. A pact will enact, let's play ball. I'll be there for you if you'll be there for me, and the seed that we sow will grow positively to the best bumper crop that there ever could be. A world full of bumpers for all. Thank you. I like to flatter myself and think that that's what would have happened if You've Got a Friend had been written by Dr. Seuss. So a few months ago, I released a new album. No, hold your applause, really, please. It's my third album. And with this new album, I'm trying a new approach. The first 2 albums I've come to regard as my secret albums. My marketing approach can be summed up in the following image of, I figured someday on my deathbed, I would turn to somebody and say, go to my computer, there's a file that says songs, go see if anybody would like to hear them. So this time I'm doing it differently. With a publicist to get the songs on the radio and a publicist to get the album reviewed in the music publications. I'm all over the place. And my goal is, I want to get out and play. I want to play house concerts, play small clubs, maybe large stadiums, 60,000 people singing, "This is the delicious part." Come on, think about it. The title cut of the album is Tip of the Spear, the image of the noble warriors at the forefront of the good fight. I don't spend any time thinking about what I would say to God, But I have a pretty fair idea at this point of what God would say to the human race. I gave you creation, and thus it began. My daring experiment based on a plan. I wanted to see what you humans could do if someone like me put their faith in you. I blessed you with every power I know, to care and to reason, to love and to grow. But you act like you're weak and riddled with fear. Why do you think I put you here? Your children dream dreams while they sleep in the street. Then they head to the bread line for something to eat. They're looking for home on a lonely frontier. When they look for you, you disappear. Your oceans are rising, your skies are on fire. Your battle for breath's coming down to the wire. You're losing a war with your own atmosphere. What must I do to make myself clear? Lovers must love like you do. You hold in contempt those I hold dear. Why not embrace all who live here? Here, where there's no place to hide. Now's when you humans decide. What will my book of life say? Did my experiment bloom or fade to doomsday? I gave you creation on your own little sphere. Whoa, but now you're adrift in a void and you're struggling to steer. Will you find your place at the tip of the spear? Why do you think? Why do you think? Why do you think I put you here? Is the light of love. It shines from the darkness up above. It shines on me and it shines on you. I'll show you what the power of the light can do. I'm gonna shine my light so bright and clear. I shine my light so far and near. In every dark corner I can find. I'll let my little light shine. Sing it with me. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, about the light that shines is the light of love. And I've looked around, I can't figure out where it comes from, and I can't find any verses beyond that one like that. So I figured I'd write one. In this great big world, we're in a great big fight against great big wrongs with their great big might. But the greatest idea's hiding in plain sight. What's it gonna take for us to see the light? This light can lighten our heaviest load. This light can brighten our darkest road. If we can learn to live by the lover's code and let our little light shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. You know that light that shines, it's the light of love. It shines from the darkness up above. It shines on me and it shines on you. Let's show 'em what the power of the light can do. We're gonna shine our light so bright and clear. We'll shine our light so far and near. In every dark corner we can find, we'll let our little light shine. One more time. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it, this little light of mine. So it was back in 1990. My wife, Wendy Jenis, known to her closest friends and family as Wendy Jenis, Wendy and I took our first trip to Prague. And for reasons passing understanding, on the flight going over, Wendy said to me, you know, someday we ought to write a song together. And I distinctly recall what I said to her was, no. Writing songs is hard work. I don't collaborate, which was true at the time. And so it's not going to happen. What I remember thinking is, you know, you go out with these women, you get involved, you get married, you raise children together, and the next thing you know, they want to write a song with you. Now, when we made our plan to go to Prague, we thought we were going to be visiting a nation that was behind the Iron Curtain. But between the time we made our plan to go and we got over there, somebody threw a revolution. So when we got to Prague, it was like Disneyland for adults. The joint was jumping. And we were walking around, and one day we heard a street band playing a catchy tune, so we wound up singing it to ourselves. Of course, we couldn't understand a word that they were singing, so we made up our own. So we're singing the tune. And I had my guitar with me, and I wanted to try and capture the exuberance in the streets. And one theme that we picked up on, you remember Václav Havel had become the president of the Czech Republic, and everybody we met, oh, I drink beer with Havel, I write poetry with Havel, I play chess with Havel. Everybody was a friend of Havel's. So the scene is we're sitting in our hotel room one night, and I'm sitting with my guitar, and I figured I'm not going to try and write music. I'll just steal what the street band was playing as best I could remember it, realizing that I was doing so at my peril because I didn't know what the tune was. It could have been a top 10 tune in the Czech Republic, or, my luck, some 300-year-old anti-Semitic anthem. Whatever. I'm sitting there, and I'm trying to capture what we had experienced, and particularly this thing about everybody knowing Havel. Wendy was lying down in bed, and at one point she's hearing me mumble words, and she sits up, and she uttered the line that became, by all accounts, the best line in the song. I'm almost over it. Everybody's headed down to Wenceslas Square. Every revolutionary's gonna be there. Every Jan and Jana doing what they wanna, swing into the spring in Prague. Upstairs in the club they sing American jazz. Downstairs in the stores they're out of Czech-blown glass. First you eat a pizza, then a palanchinka, swing into the spring in Prague. Have you ever been to a revolution, laughing at the world through teary eyes? You cry for the air of freedom, you cry for the ones who died. 50 years of statues gotta all come down, streets and squares with names to change all over the town. Communism's heroes all reduced to zeros, swing into the spring in Prague. Dubček and Dvorak and Masaryk too, Kafka brought and all the tourists passing through. Every Czech and Slav will say they're friends of Havel, swing into the spring in Prague. Have you ever been to a revolution? You can see the future from the past. Liberty's a melody you're free to sing at last. Oh, everybody's headed down to Wenceslas Square. Every revolutionary sure to be there. Oh, it was great to see 'em soaking up the freedom. Swing into the spring where freedom is the thing now. Swing into the spring in Prague. When we take an oath to tell the truth, we're promising to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. When it comes to our telling ourselves the history of our country, we have violated that oath many times in many ways. There are, I suppose, many morals to the story of January 6th. I believe this is one of them. There they stood, domestic terrorists, self-proclaimed, proud insurrectionists. And then a voice inside my head said, if they'd been black, they'd all be dead. If they'd been black, with a leader that irrational, who urged them on, so they surged upon the Capitol. Damn the law, full speed ahead. If they'd been black, they'd all be dead. If they'd been black, and smashed the door chanting, hang Mike Pence, and trespassed on the Senate floor. If they fought until policemen bled. If they'd been black, black, they'd all be dead. If they'd been black and did what was done, they'd have been called un-American. White supremacy's bottom line. This land's not yours, it's mine. If they'd been black, those patriot imposters, as they flashed their noose and re-inflamed their rosters with the slurs and slanders that they spread. If they'd been black, they'd all be dead. If they'd been black and they smeared the walls with feces, you'd have sworn that they descended from another species that defiled the flag they drenched in red. If they'd been black, they'd all be dead. If they'd been black and did what was done, they'd have been called un-American. White supremacy's bottom line. This land's not yours, it's mine. Now we sit watching videos that haunt us. With each replay, those fraudsters mock and taunt us. Save America, they pled. But you know if they'd been black. So let's admit our history's a scandal. Let's make it right. Let history light a candle. Let it never more again be said. If they'd been black, if they'd been black, they'd all be dead. Smitten, it's akin to being bitten by the cutest little kitten who won't go away. Smitten, I got a crush that isn't quitting. It won't leave me to my knitting. It's here to stay. Smitten, you're a peach without the pit in. I'm a nitwit who's unwitting. Aren't we a pair? Smitten, it doesn't matter where we're sitting, in Bratislava or in Britain. Pull up a chair. Let's look how you won my vote when you floated my boat and you crossed my moat to put the lump in my throat. 'Cause you're the goat and you can quote me. Girl, you smote me, so I've written smitten. You set me up, then you entrapped me. You snuggled in and then you zapped me, as I hoped you would. Smitten, somehow you slipped through my defenses, and now the happy consequence is this boy feels good. I believe that as your beau from long ago, it's apropos to let my feelings flow. 'Cause by now you know it's not all show. Girl, since you bit me, I've stayed bitten, smitten. No other word you may have heard I'm smitten, smitten with you. Smitten, do you wonder why I'm beaming? Am I awake or am I dreaming? Did I hear you say you're smitten too? Years ago, two friends of mine died within 3 months of each other, and they did not die of old age. My friend Paul was a civil rights lawyer, a disability rights activist, but if you ask people about Paul, the first thing they would say is, boy, that guy could crack us up. He made us laugh. My friend Debbie was known as the kind of godmother of contemporary Jewish music. When I came back from Debbie's funeral, the second of the funerals, I thought to myself, I have had about enough of this year. I'm ready for a new one. So this song is for my friends Paul and Debbie, and for all of your Pauls and Debbies. What do you do with a year like this? This year took two of my friends. I've prayed and I've cried, trust me, I've tried to move on as a voice recommends. Still, what do you do with a year like this? If this year were a bottle of wine, I'd find a way to say to the sommelier, find me another vine and pour me another year. This one just won't do. Pour me another year, better than what we've been through. Two friends, too young, said so long. Pour me another year. This year's wrong. Paul is amusing the angels who see what a jokester for justice can do. His wit could lampoon a platoon of buffoons while harpooning the rest of us too. Listen tonight for the laughter that levels our devils all flat to the floor. That's what our better angels are doing, but he's left me down here needing more. So pour me another year, this one just won't do. Pour me another year, better than what we've been through. Two friends too young said so long. Pour me another year. This year's wrong. Debbie ascended to angels in song, leading the heavenly choir. She sang her way and helped us to pray to a place where our spirits aspire. Listen tonight for the singing that's bringing the healing we all hunger for. That's what our better angels are doing, but she's left me down here needing more. So pour me another year, this one just won't do. least expect it. It's wrong when we'd never suspect it. And though we can never correct it, we can reach for a new glass and say, pour me another year. We'll drink as dreamers do. Pour me another year. We'll toast our dreams anew. And all our angels will join somehow. Pour me another year. Pour it now. And all our angels will join somehow. Pour me another year. Pour it now. I'm sure some of you thought that this electric guitar was here just for show. Well, we'll find out in a minute. This next song has a long story that leads to it. So I hope you're all comfortable. Many years ago, I saw a panel discussion of songwriters on TV, including Alan J. Lerner of Lerner and Lowe, My Fair Lady, Camelot. And Alan J. Lerner said that he never liked the song I Could Have Danced All Night from My Fair Lady. Why didn't he like the song? He doesn't like lyrics where hearts do things. All at once my heart took flight. When I heard Lerner say that, I instantly thought, I'm with him. More often than not, in my humble opinion, lyrics that have hearts doing things they're lazy, they're cheap, they're chintzy. I've probably violated this myself, but I was with him. He quickly added that the exception was the Rodgers and Hart song, My Heart Stood Still, because that song turned the whole thing on its head. A heart doing nothing, my heart stood still. Maybe some of you know the song. I took one look at you, that's all I meant to do, and then my heart stood still. My feet could step and walk, my lips could move and talk, and yet my heart stood still. Gorgeous song. My personal favorite recording, James Taylor, on his album American Standard, has a rendition of that to die for. For years, decades, in my lyric notebook, I was trying to write a song to capture the idea that hearts only do two things. They beat, and then they don't beat. And that's what I was trying to write. And then finally, inspired by listening to James Taylor sing My Heart Stood Still, I came up with hearts don't sing or dance or play, aortas don't cheat or walk away, valves don't beg to hold them tight, and ventricles do not take flight. Song after song, they get this wrong. Romantics often will, but Rodgers and Hart got it right when they wrote My Heart Stood Still. They understood that hearts do two things. They beat, then they don't. boil this down to its essence, its absence after present, stop or go, yes or no, no in-betweens. That's what hearts do to things means. Two things hearts do. They pump, then they quit. They tick, then that's it. Dress it up in all its finery, this organ's recital's binary. Real or artificial makes no difference, it'll still be off or on. Two things hearts do's reduced to pro or con. Through a haze I see Rogers and Hart melt from the praise this homage sends, that's heartfelt. Although I was thrilled when they stilled that one heart, mine moved when you proved what a duo can start. I understand now the things two hearts do when they intertwine. Let's take yours and mine. Both arrived in working order, each content within its border. Then passion pulsed as passion will, and our two hearts could not stand still before they knew what would undo them. Love had shot its arrow through them. Thus began our affliction, our cardiac condition. It's the sweetest biorhythm, bar none, when two hearts beat as one. Heartbeat, the next generation appears, then followed by a grandfather's cry. Maybe you knew, but now so do I. How love can grow to a place and a time beyond what we know. What love can do to a family tree. Well, maybe you knew, so do we. In an ocean of emotion, we're all washed ashore, where we're all meant to be, where we all come to see. It's what we're here for. what the future may bring. Some say only a fool claims to know such a thing. You can call me a fool, but I don't think you should. 'Cause this grandfather's holding the future, and the future feels good. You know, Jackson Browne has somebody who hands him the guitars. Another 100 million CDs, and I guess I can get somebody to do that. It's appropriate for me to take a moment to say a couple of thank yous. First, Michael Lukens, thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to invest in the work that you and the Amica Center are doing. You folks certainly have found your place at the tip of the spear, and we appreciate it. So thank you so much. I want to say a brief word about our friends Joe and Lori. You know the cliche, if you want to get something done, give it to busy people to do. Well, that cliche has come to life with this little project tonight. They got more than enough things going on, and they took on this house concert, and look what they did. I believe that I am the person in the room who has known Joe the longest. And I'm right on that, right? Joe, listen to this. My freshman year at college, Joe was my resident advisor on my floor. And I have always said that this was Brown University's way of showing it was a school with a sense of humor. But we have been great, good friends right from that year. Lori's kind of the newcomer to the outfit, but we welcomed her, and it turned out pretty well.
I think Wendy's newer than me.
Well, that's another story. You know, Joe's accomplishments are well known. You know, I think of Lori, who found, you know, probably the toughest gig going to represent patients at St. E's. My God, talk about an easy path to riches, right? But I want to say to both of you, thank you for enabling us all to be together tonight. These are tough times. And my own feeling is, and I'm beginning to collect up the experiences of, it feels a little less tough if we're together. So thank you for that. Guys, you know that I'm crazy about both of you. You did not have to host this house concert to make me crazy about you, but it didn't hurt. I'm going to do 2 more songs before the encore. Some things should not be left to chance. This song may answer a question that some of you may have. Wendy and I lived here for many years, but no more. And I suppose this song is a way of explaining why we now live where we live. When I wrote this song, I said, the best thing about the song is that it's about a real place. And now I get to say it's where we live. I took a plane to a train to a taxi on Main, my way station in Wassaic. We rode Route 22 like the New Yorkers do, and a few who come from south of Passaic. Then as we drove 23 through the winterized trees that heralded my arrival, all the air rearranged, my DNA changed to engineer my revival. Egremont moves me, Egremont moves me, Egremont proves what I'd hoped for. First time I feel like I'm home at last, Egremont evermore. Oh, it's a landslide win any day that begins walking into the country store. I buy an eagle from the stand, then I take my band for a pancakes and Mom's encore. And when my three girls surround me with laughter, whether with me or at me, that's fine. They're within the boundary I'm after, safe within that shrine. Oh, Egremont moves me, Egremont moves me, Egremont soothes all that's sore. First time I feel like I'm home at last, Egremont evermore. Every time that I arrive here, the flight attendant's words ring true. My contents have definitely shifted in a way I always dreamed they would do. I've always thought of myself as more of a man of time rather than space. But with my friends and guitars under Berkshire stars, my time has found my place. You see, I love the town I was born in and where I've lived since then. But every Berkshire morning takes me home again. Egremont moves me, Egremont moves me, Egremont proves what dreams are for. It seems like a dream to be home at last, Egremont evermore. But it ain't no dream, I'm home at last, Egremont evermore. We are all Woody's children. We are all glory bound. When we smile, when we sing his songs, we show we know the truth he found. Pete Seeger famously said that all the folk singers who came after Woody Guthrie were Woody's children. When I was growing up, the 60s and early 70s, amid Vietnam, civil rights and all that, my father said to me, it's folk singers who are the conscience of this country. And he was talking about people like Pete Seeger and Phil Oakes and Tom Paxton and Peter, Paul, and Mary. And I thought, you know, we already all sing along on these songs, and if it's about being the conscience of this country, it had better be all of us. So I wrote this back in college, and I'll ask you to sing along, but only on the condition that you agree with me. We are all Woody's children. We are all glory bound when we smile, when we smile, when we sing his songs, we show we know the truth he found in your Oklahoma home. A troubadour, all set to roam. You and your family, you felt the dust blow below. You sang your songs and let us know. Here we go. We are all Woody's children. We are all glory bound when we smile, when we smile, when we sing his songs, we show we know the truth he found. You rode the rails as hobos do, saw hard-hit people scraping through, took scattered voices, feeling small. You made a glorious chorus of us all. We are all Woody's children. We are all glory bound when we smile, when we sing his songs, we show we know the truth he found. Every businessman and woman in a suit, every migrant farmer picking fruit, if they'd listen to your songs, they'd know there's one family where we belong. My last thank you for now is to all of you for coming here tonight. For those of you who are hearing me for the first time, I really appreciate that. And for those of you who are hearing me for the 100th time, it means the world to me. Finding our place at the tip of the spear, you know, I am moved by the words of my favorite contemporary moral philosopher, Arlo Guthrie. And Arlo said, you know, if the world were near perfect, imagine what we'd have to do to make a difference. But in a world as badly broken as ours, the slightest, the smallest thing we do matters. So, Joe and Lori, thanks for getting us together here tonight so we could all do at least a little bit to push us in the right direction, a little bit of finding our place at the tip of the spear tonight. Because now we children know what to do. It takes hard work to make a song come true. Our time is now to follow through. It's time to make this land for me and you. We are all Woody's children. We are all glory bound. When we smile, when we sing his songs, we show we know the truth he found. When we smile, when we smile, when we sing his song, we show we know the truth he found. Well, if you insist. Earlier this evening, I suggested that we save our prayers. I'd like to finish up with my last and most special thank you to my partner in my music project, and to keep things simple and sweet, She's also the mother of my 2 daughters and the grandmother of my 2 grandsons. Works out really well that way. This one, as always, is for her. You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. You can smile for the man who held your hand 'neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Now I know that the music is fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun. Laugh and sing, but while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I never wanna let you go. Love you so much. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Now you can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. But if he asks, are you all alone and can he take you home? You've gotta tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Save the last dance for me. Thanks a lot.